Quarterback of the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch who he's gonna set up. He's gonna go for it. Fell from the sky into Aaron Icing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Thursday night CFSL action, where Syracuse is traveling to play Clemson in Clemson Memorial Stadium. I am Tony Papel, and joining me in the broadcast booth is Colton Powell. First time we get to work together, Colton. I am very excited. What do you think Clemson needs to do to get their first win of the season?
Really, after the last few weeks and only scoring 13 points, they just got to find a way to move the football down the field. Syracuse has put up some impressive numbers with their first time being in the league. It should be an exciting matchup here tonight.
I absolutely agree, Colton. We will see what they can do with the football first here tonight. Looks like a decent return from Tyr Gunderson for 26 yards, and Clemson's offense, led by Luke Cannon, will come out first with the football.
Yeah, Luke Cannon, the freshman quarterback here for Clemson, is going to look to improve on the rocky start of a season they have had.
First and 10 from I formation, two receivers to the right-hand side. Handed up off the middle to Duke Peterson. He picks up 3 yards on the first down carry.
Duke Peterson having 28 carries and 95 yards here before the start of this game. He's going to have to look to improve on those numbers.
Second down and 7. I formation yet again for the Clemson Tigers. They're going to hand it off to Peterson. He gets slung forward, picks up another 3 more.
At Duke Peterson, 2 rushes, 6 yards to start off the game. 3 yards is not bad and makes this third and manageable.
Absolutely, you're right, Colton. We will see what they can do from the shotgun this time. Luke Cannon is going to drop back to pass. Screenplay incoming, gets it off. Has some blockers up front. Huge pancake block from the lineman, and Peterson picks up 14 yards.
Duke Peterson is a do-it-all back here to start the game, getting a nice reception there for 14 yards and a first down.
Right on top of the midfield logo come the Clemson Tigers. Under center, offset I formation. Drops back to pass. First real pass of the game to the sideline. Gage Tyson for 14 yards.
Nice awareness to get the both feet in bounds, even though you only need one here in the college setting. And it was a nice pass there from Luke Cannon to give them a first down.
Colton, we've got some decent weather here tonight. 64 degrees, cloudy, and 5 miles per hour. So not too shabby of a night for football. Peterson going to get the draw play. Handoff. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It looked like he at least probably could have gotten one there, but not a good hometown favoritism on the spot.
Maybe not. That is a good point. Nice job converging by that Syracuse defense. We will see what Clemson can do. They're going to hand it off on the second down carry. Fighting for yards is Peterson, and he somehow picks up 1.
Somehow picks up 1, and great defense there from Syracuse to make that a minimal gain here, 3rd and 8.
That was middle linebacker Garrett Evans coming up with the tackle. Nice play by him. Sets up 3rd and long. Dropping back to pass is Cannon. Looking deep down the sideline. Wide open, man. Broken coverage touchdown. Gage Tyson.
wide open, just total blown coverage there from Syracuse, and Clemson takes full advantage of it and gets their second touchdown total of the season here to go up 7-0.
Absolutely fantastic throw there. That is the first passing touchdown of the season for Luke Cannon, of the career for Luke Cannon. So congratulations to him right there. Clemson, like you mentioned, Colton, only one rushing touchdown from Tyler Johnson entering this ball game right there. They scored quickly on their first drive of this series. That's exactly how Clemson wanted to start this ball game.
And definitely the way they wanted to start this football game. Need to start out hot, and they did it there against the blown coverage, and only being the second touchdown of the season here, and a good start for Luke Cannon.
Absolutely it was. Now Syracuse with the football. We will see how they respond. Decent return by Trinell Scott for 24 yards. Sets up Syracuse right around the 25-yard line.
At J.K. Matthews, the starting quarterback here for Syracuse, the freshman, having a 4 to 5 touchdown ratio, and is going to look to improve on those numbers.
He's going to hand it off on the first down carry to William Avery. He loses one. Nice play there by the Clemson defense.
It was great defense there against William Avery and the Syracuse offense. Clemson's going to have to look a lot to defend against that here tonight.
Zach Matney, the sophomore middle linebacker from Maiden, Missouri, in on the tackle. 2nd and 11 from the pistol formation. They're going to hand it off against swarming defense. William Avery loses 3 again.
And swarming defense right there, Maria Sebastiano, she gets her tackle against William Avery, and it's going to make it 3rd and long here for Syracuse.
Yes, it does. Absolutely. Great play there by Sebastiano. Her second tackle for loss of the season. 3rd and very long here. Blitz comes, it's picked up, but then one gets free off the back foot, cannot complete the pass, does J.K. Matthews. It falls incomplete, and now Clemson's defense stands tall, Colton.
And Clemson's defense looked very good here to start off the game, and Syracuse not the way they were hoping to start against 0-2 Clemson.
No, certainly not. Now they will get the ball in great field position. A great return here as well by Tyr Gunderson. Sets them up inside the 40-yard line. Oh my goodness, fantastic field position here for the Clemson offense. We will see if Luke Cannon can put this one in the end zone again. He's going to hand it off to Peterson. Runs over a defender, but only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Tyr Gunderson, the generational talent, playing cornerback here for the Tigers, and it was a great run there from Peterson, even though it was no gain. 2nd
and 10, offset I formation. Handoff to Peterson. Yet again, he goes nowhere, back to the line of scrimmage.
Another run there from the Clemson offense, and 6 rushes, 7 yards for 1.2 average is not the kind of way you want to have the run game going.
No, it certainly is not. Holly Jack, the Catman, in on the tackle. Throwing deep to the left sideline, short of the line to gain, and he gets brought down short. Roberson only gets 5, and now Syracuse defense forces a punt.
Yeah, forces a punt just outside. Actually, they're going to go for the field goal here. Bold call here with 5-mile-per-hour winds.
Yes, it is. 48-yard field goal for Johann Sebastian. It is up, and it is good. What a fantastic kick. Sebastian is 3 for 3 on the season.
At 3 for 3, perfect, 100%, and a very long field goal here with the wind in the way, and he probably could have made that for at least 10 more yards there.
Yeah, he probably could. You're right. We don't normally see kickers try anything longer than 50 in the CFSL, but that was a nice job. Great return here. Oh, he cut it back inside. Tamucci might have been able to go the distance instead. Great field position for Syracuse.
At great field position, even with the kind of too much shake and bake there on the return by Tamucci. He had all but green grass in front of him.
Well, I'll tell you what, it might have been, he might have thought that the grass was greener to his right instead of straight ahead. It was not. Quick pass. It can be dangerous in the CFSL. This time it works out okay. Houston Bagley comes up with the 1-yard reception.
And a nice little check down pass. Didn't see anything open downfield, and J.K. Matthews 1 for 2 to start the game.
Yes, he is. Maybe not exactly what he was expecting here so far, but done a decent job. Get a quick pass to the right sideline on the out route. Trinell Scott picks up 3 yards, sets up 3rd and medium.
At 3rd and medium, not the way you wanted this drive start out as well. They're going to have to look past the first down marker here and pick it up.
3rd and 6, shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the bottom. Screen play incoming. They get it off. Can he pick up the block? He can, but cannot get to the line to gain. William Avery only picks up 5. I doubt we're going to see them go for this. No, they will punt.
Yeah, it's a smart call. Just punt the football, try and get them in a bad field position, and Clemson's going to have to look to go up big here against Syracuse.
Yes, they will. Gunderson had a great return last time. Not as good here. Only picks up 5, but we did see the Syracuse defense really stand tall last series. Can they do it again here, Colton?
I believe they can do it again. They just got to keep playing the football they've been playing, taking these little deep to medium route shots, and try and get the run game going.
Well, they're going to hand it off, trying to get the run game going here. Nice run to the right sideline. Peterson picks up 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
That was a nice run there from Peterson. That's the biggest run of the night for him, and he's going to need a lot more of those to keep Clemson ahead with the lead.
Well, you're right, absolutely. 2nd and 4, they're going to throw it here. Maybe take a deep shot. They are to the sideline. Wide open, and it's dropped. Unbelievable. He was wide open.
He was wide open with only one defender even in the area, and just heard them footsteps and just couldn't come up with the football.
That is a great throw by Luke Cannon. Put it right on the money, unable to come up with it. Off his back foot, middle of the field, never a good idea. Lucky to fall incomplete, and Syracuse's defense somehow stands tall yet again.
And just one bad drop kind of turned down the momentum into Syracuse's favor. Clemson's going to punt the football here, but hey, I liked what I saw from them on this drive, and they should be able to pick it up later.
Yeah, I do like what you just said there, Colton, that they took that deep shot on 2nd and manageable. I probably would have done the same thing. Now we will see. Syracuse has been unable to get anything going offensively here. What do they need to do when they come out with the football?
And it's got to take some smarter throws. These check down passes were just not going to win you football games 9 times out of 10.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that is oh my goodness, 9 times out of 10, that's an interception. Bagley somehow comes down with it.
Yeah, it was a heck of a catch there from Bagley to be able to bring that in some tight coverage. J.K. Matthews almost could have gotten that picked off.
You're right, that was extremely dangerous. Audible called here by Matthews. Let's see if he sees something he likes. Middle of the field, he did. Picks up their first down of the game. Avery with the 14-yard grab.
And that was the pass that they needed. Even in tight coverage, Avery was able to bring that one in and pick up a 1st down.
Yes, they were. That's exactly what Syracuse needed. 1st and 10, dropping back to pass yet again. Middle of the field, that's just a misfire from Matthews.
Yeah, misfire indeed. Don't know exactly what happened. Maybe some bad mechanics on the throw, but it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right. They're going to fake the handoff on the read option. Linebacker bit hard, wide open, great blocking on the edge. Matthews could go all the way, and he will. 41-yard touchdown run.
And what a run, and great blocking up front from the receivers on the right side. And a great read option play, a tough play call, and confuse Clemson all the way. And a great run there from J.K. Matthews to bring this game even closer in Syracuse's favor.
Yes, it was. What a fantastic block as well by those wide receivers on the bottom. That outside linebacker bit hard on the read option fake, and that's all they needed. Matthews had the wheels to outrun the defense. Now we've got a ball game. You know, it kind of looked like Syracuse couldn't do anything, and now they're right back in it.
Yeah, definitely right back in it. A muffed kick return there, and then horrible field position for Troy Crozier.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Crozier unable to contain that kickoff. I don't know if I think the 2 returners kind of ran into each other there. Not what you want to see. Starting from about the 18-yard line, Luke Cannon's going to drop back to pass. Middle of the field. Everybody knows that I love the middle of the field. Buck Hunter picks up 11.
Yeah, definitely middle of the field is usually where you can pick up a lot of yards and good yards after the catch, but great pass there from Cannon to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10, yet again, offset I formation. They're going to hand it off to Peterson. Did not follow the halfback, but still falls forward for 6 yards.
And didn't follow his lead blocker, but still used his all the weight that he has to pick up a couple extra yards there to make it 2nd and 4.
That is a really good point. 5'11", 240. That is a stocky man in the backfield right there, running like a bowling ball very effectively. 2nd and 4. Quick pass, wide open. He could be gone. A slant route, wide open. Gage Tyson, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Gage Tyson is an absolute monster here in the pass game tonight. And Syracuse defense is all up in Luke Cannon's face, and he just looked all poised, threw the ball on the money with nothing but green grass in front of him to make it get Clemson another touchdown here.
Yes, they did. Exactly. The safety from that side came on a blitz, as Tone Drake in chat says. They recognized it, ran that slant route right to the vacated area, and Tyson was off to the races. So now we've gone back to a 10-point lead here, Colton. If you're a Syracuse, how do you motivate your offense to come back out here and put another touchdown on the board?
And really just you got kind of what you did on that last drive. Just say, hey, stuff happens. You just got to keep poised and calm and keep playing the type of football that they have been.
Well, they had a great read option play last time. We will see if they utilize the read option again, maybe get Matthews running some more, even on some design runs. As you can see, they've been very pass heavy, but their longest play of the game, that previous touchdown, we will see what Matthews does here from the shotgun. He's going to pass yet again down to the deep to the left sideline, double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's a huge pick. Tyr Gunderson with his 1st interception of the season.
His first career interception here for Tyr Gunderson, and that was not a pass. I believe J.K. Matthews really wanted to throw. Probably could have looked to throw that out of bounds. Just great coverage there from Clemson, and tough call there.
That was a tough call. You're right. Double coverage was also Buddy Watkins was in the area, and now on top of the logo, positive yardage already here for Clemson. Wide open on the out route. And that's another 1st down for Clemson Tigers.
Another 1st down indeed. Xander Miles getting the catch there. And Luke Cannon, only 2 missed passes and about 160 yards and 2 touchdowns to go for it. He's having himself quite a game.
He is. Very balanced performance. Just threw that one away. I think he saw a pretty girl in the front row.
And maybe could have gotten a little bit of a souvenir there in the stands, but it'll be a 2nd and 10.
Well, we do love the souvenirs. In the CFSL, we let the fans keep the footballs, not like real college football. Handoff here to the left side, falling forward, but a dreaded, probably the clipping call is my guess here, Colton.
It is the dreaded clipping call, not something you want to see here for the Tigers. That will put a dent into the long rush.
Yes, it will. Sets up 2nd and 22. Oh, my goodness. Logie Gunderson, the head coach of the Clemson Tigers, not happy with that one. They come out 2nd and very long, empty formation under center. Drops back to pass is Cannon, has time, floats it to the sideline and throws it out of bounds.
A good throwaway there from Clemson. As we have a Twitch update for you, Bentley Steed gets an 11-yard touchdown for Baylor, taking a 7-6 lead on the first play of the 2nd quarter.
Well, here, 3rd and 22, nearing the end of the 1st. Middle of the field, takes a huge hit on the back end. Fantastic play there by number 31, Andre Christmas, to knock that one out.
That was a heck of a hit by the strong safety, Andre Christmas, for Syracuse. And that is a tough break there for Syracuse to get the ball back and around the 20-25-yard line.
Absolutely. That punt goes into the end zone, will come out to the 20-yard line. I do not think that, even though that was a hit from Father Christmas, it seems like that's not a gift you want to receive there.
It's definitely not the gift that he is expecting there on that one.
No. Janelle Scott comes up with the 4-yard reception. Zach Matney in coverage.
And it was great coverage there to only get him a 4-yard gain. And as Brogan in chat says, it is a cannon. He just can't aim it.
Very true. We'll see what Cannon can do here. 2nd and 6, floats it to the sideline. Good aim right there. Almost breaks that tackle. Josiah Baker picks up 28 yards.
That was a great pass there from J.K. Matthews to put it right on the money and pick up a really nice gain and make it 1st and 10.
Absolutely, it was. Nice play right there by the Syracuse quarterback. I think that's the longest pass play of the night so far. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. Handoff up the middle here. Great rush here by William Avery. Picks up 11 yards.
That's a great rush there by Avery. Only 3 rushes, 7 yards. Not really utilizing the run game as they did in week 1. But being down as they are, they're going to have to look for more here.
What do I know? They run one more play, throw it out of bounds. We'll run 2 more plays at least here, Colton, making me look foolish.
Definitely making both of us look foolish. I figured that last run would have been the last play of the first quarter, but we'll see.
That's why we're up here in the booth and not on the field. Quick pass to the sideline. Vaguely, that's been the go-to receiver on that quick pass on the sideline, but that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. 17-7, Clemson leads Syracuse. You are watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And welcome back. First play of the second quarter. Screenplay incoming. They get it off. Will they run him down? They force him out of bounds. Avery only picks up 2, and it is 4th and 4.
Yeah, not the greatest play call, as Syracuse is also going to take one of these long field goals here behind the 30.
Panzer Brighton coming out for a 48-yard field goal. That kick is up, and it is good as well. Fantastic performances from both these kickers tonight.
A fantastic performance indeed, and they're staying above the swirly line.
Yes, absolutely. Have to make sure that the swirly line is avoided. For those who do not know what that is, 50% on the game, on the season, is the swirly line for kickers, because they're not normally the most athletic, so maybe the linebackers and seniors will dunk them. But both kickers doing a great job. Now we'll see what Luke Cannon can do as he leads the Clemson Tigers offense back onto the field. Drops back to throw it. That double out route, patented CFSL move. Hunter picks up 8.
I love that double out route play call there, as it's really hard to cover both of the out routes on the left side at the same time, and there's a great pass there from Cannon.
2nd and 2, under center. They're going to hand it off to Peterson. The linebacker got blocked, but a great tackle from behind sets up 3rd and 1 here.
That was a great tackle, just getting tackled right by the shoelaces, and it's going to make it 3rd and 1.
Unbelievable play right there by the defensive lineman to get him from behind. Handoff up the middle, and he does pick up the first down. Peterson with a 7-yard carry.
And Pearson kind of bringing up the tempo here in the second quarter. Had himself a rough start to this game. It's kind of turned up the juice here.
Update on the Twitch game. Dorian Hunter runs in a 4-yard touchdown. That's Baylor extends their lead 14-6. Here, Cannon gonna lose the football. Oh, very lucky that's not a fumble.
And very lucky indeed. Just getting that forward motion just in time to save them from fumbling the football.
2nd and 10, I formation, handing it off to Peterson. Cannot get the edge. Great defense by the Catman, Holly Jacks.
That was great defense there, indeed, by Holly Jacks, and just almost no blocking was existent on the left side. Couldn't set the edge there, and it'll make it 3rd and long.
The Catman read that play perfectly, knew exactly where it was going, got the tackle for loss. 3rd and 11, dropping back to pass. Underneath check down route, huge hit on the back end by Zach Boyd. Peterson not going to be happy with that one, and Syracuse's defense forces another punt.
And Syracuse defense has stepped it up after having a tough start stopping this Clemson offense. And we're going to look to see what the Syracuse offense can bring to the table here, as they are down 7 with about 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
Well, they have scored on their previous 2 possessions, Colton, so we will see if they can march down the field. Tons of time, of course. You're not concerned about that at all. CFSL drives take very little time. So we'll see what Matthews can do from the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Pass middle of the field completed. Will they give him the first down? They will not. Trinell Scott gets 9.
And I thought he was at least going to get the forward progress with the reach around over the first down marker, but the refs are taking a little bit of a home field advantage here for Clemson.
You're exactly right. That is the away team spot on that one. Under pressure, feels it, steps up in the pocket, gets it completed to Bagley for 10 yards.
And it was great poise there. Step up in the pocket, deliver the football to Houston Bagley, and pick up the first down here for Syracuse.
Across midfield already is Syracuse. They are driving yet again. Pistol formation this time. Handed off up the middle to Avery. Great blocking. Picks up 2 or 3 pancake blocks, and that's 12 yards.
And William Avery, only 4 rushes, 19 yards, but the rushes he has get have been crucial to picking up first downs here for the Syracuse Orange.
Absolutely right, Colton. 1st and 10 pass this time. Floated to Tom Creedon, his first catch of the game. It's 2nd and 5.
And Tom Creedon, one of the tight ends for Syracuse, picking up his first catch of the game and his 5th on the season.
Offset pistol here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the top. Handed off again to Avery. Huge hole. Again, runs into his own lineman. Picks up 13 yards, and they're inside the red zone.
Inside the red zone indeed, and great pancake block there from the right guard as he made a huge hole there for William Avery to run through.
Both of these teams relying on the run more in the second quarter, and it is working. The hurdle does not work for Ben Hicks.
And Ben Hicks, the walk-on here for Syracuse getting a rush, and I don't know what the hurdle was trying to accomplish, but it didn't work out in the favor.
Well, the Olympics are this summer, Colton, so I think you might be trying out for the Olympic team. We will see. Back into the ball game that's Hicks yet again, much more effective that time. Picks up the first down.
And much more effective, not trying to practice his hurdles for the Olympics here, but he gets the first down.
Yes, he does. Hicks yet again, 3 straight rushes, and he fumbles the football. Oh my goodness, devastating. Big recovery here for Zach Matney. Can he go all the way? Has a blocker. Someone's chasing him down from behind. They will bring him down at about the 4-yard line. 2 turnovers for Syracuse tonight. Not how you wanted this to go if you're an Orange supporter.
And definitely not how I wanted to go. The walk-on cost up the football, and it was a foot race all the way to the end zone. Just not fast enough to outrun on the later half of the fumble recovery, but puts them in great field position for the Tigers to go up even bigger here.
That was J.K. Matthews, the quarterback, getting that tackle right there. So he shows some effort. Quarterbacks normally don't right there. A run up the middle. Peterson only gets 2.
Yeah, only 2, but inches him even closer to the end zone. And I would expect another run or 2 here to try and push that football in and get Duke Peterson a touchdown.
I agree. That would be his first of the season if they could get him the football. Power formation here. They're going to drop back to pass from it. Middle of the field, completed pass. Buck Hunter, 3-yard touchdown.
And Luke Cannon, 171 yards, 3 touchdowns here in the first half. And it is looking like a career gain here, as that is his first 3 touchdowns of his career and on the season. And we have a Twitch update for you. Baylor has a rushing touchdown by Christian Davis and goes up 21-6 with 5:13 left in the second quarter.
Fantastic performance over there by Baylor here. Clemson, 2 turnovers have really been the turning point of this ball game right there. That was also Buck Hunter's first career touchdown, so congratulations to him for that. And now, Colton, if you're Syracuse, you've had 2 drives lead to turnovers, 1 interception, and then that fumble deep inside the red zone with goal-to-go situation. I mean, you've got to think this is a must-score drive here.
As much score, I would take as much time as you can on this drive. Make sure Clemson does not get the ball back here in the second quarter, and it's got to look to limit the turnovers and keep the football safe.
Well, rolling out here, middle of the field, wide open pass across midfield. That's Stocy right there with his first reception of the game. Huge play over the middle.
His first reception on the game, 4th on the season here for Stocy, and that was a beautiful pass there from J.K. Matthews as it puts him in great field position here, right past the 50, about the, looks like the 44, 43-yard line.
Well, Miller and chat, thank you for tuning in. Welcome. Our pass to the sideline, and he gets past the defender. Quick strike touchdown here for Syracuse.
Josiah Baker absolutely snags that football and runs right past the cornerback there of the Clemson Tigers, and brings it back even closer for Syracuse. And what a quick drive as they listen to nothing I said with taking their time.
You are exactly right. They do not listen. See, that's why we're up here at the booth. We're not coaches. All they needed was 2 plays in quick back-to-back succession right there. They picked up almost all of their yardage. Fantastic play right there by Syracuse. Now I think what they're thinking is, if they can get a stop on defense, they might get the ball back, score, and then they get the ball to start the third quarter. So that could be a huge 2-for-1 situation.
Yeah, it could be a 2-for-1 or even a 3-for-1 if you look at it that way, as Syracuse is going to look to try and get the ball back here and even put up more points. As you said, they get the ball at the end of halftime.
That is really interesting, right? It would be a 3-for-1 situation if they can maybe get a turnover, or excuse me, not a turnover, a 3 and out here. Peterson picks up 4 yards on the first down carry.
Yeah, Peterson, 13 rushes, 32 yards. Not the greatest average, but he does look to be getting some bigger runs here in the later half of this game and looking to pick up the pace.
2nd and 6, middle of the field, dropped pass there, and it'll be 3rd and medium.
At 3rd and medium is still very manageable 3rd down spot, as Clemson not in the greatest field position. And if they punt the football here, Syracuse is going to look to score the football in prime field position, pending a great return.
That is what they are expecting, and they bring him down short of the line to gain. Fantastic coverage on the back end there.
And fantastic coverage indeed. Syracuse getting the football back just as we were expecting them to try and do. And Clemson going to punt the football back here, and with Syracuse looking to score.
I believe that was Garrett Evans on the tackle, bringing him down short of the line to gain. The offense comes back on the field with tons of time. Update on the Twitch game. West Virginia gets a 10-yard touchdown reception from Brian Jones, which cuts the lead to 21-13. Now Syracuse could tie this ball game up here across midfield already. Quick pass just to the sideline. Did not like what he saw from Matthews.
And not looking like he saw what he was expecting to see, and on that little RPO, and just throws that out of bounds. Good call.
Hunky-dory. It was 2 quick plays, 2 quick passes that led to the previous touchdown. William Avery carrying a defender picks up 11.
And William Avery looked like he carried that defender for a good 7-8 yards and picks up a 1st down. Heck of a run.
1st and 10. Excuse me, 1st and 10. Pass to the middle of the field, comes back to the football, does Trenell Scott, picks up 7 though, sets up 2nd manageable.
Yeah, just on that little sit-down route in the middle of the field, picks up a nice little gain to make it 2nd and 3 here for Syracuse.
2nd and 3 for the Syracuse Orange. They are driving yet again. Their offense has really started clicking these last few drives, even though they've had the turnovers. Clock still running, 2:45 left, looking deep down the field. Oh my goodness, big hit. Lucky that's not a sack.
And lucky it's not a sack or even a fumble. It didn't look like he had forward motion on the football. It kind of just fell out of his hands. But refs are going to call that an incomplete pass here to make it 3rd and manageable.
That was Maria Sebastiano right there with the pressure. J.K. Matthews looking to get this one off. Hicks loses for fantastic coverage on the back end there by Tucker McGuire.
Tucker McGuire, the strong safety, coming absolutely late in the boom here on Syracuse, and is going to make it 4th and 7 here. We'll see what Syracuse is going to do here, and they're going to kick another long field goal.
Oh my goodness, a 49-yard attempt here for Panzer Brighton. He just set his long on the previous field goal. This time he kicks it through again. The 49er is good. These kickers are on fire tonight, Colton.
And they're definitely on fire. Might have taken a little bit of some good stuff in the locker room before the game. And the card collection, we are in South Carolina at Clemson Memorial Stadium here for a good matchup between Syracuse and Clemson.
Absolutely fantastic ball game here, 20-24. You can see that they have not targeted Roberson at all here, really, only 5 yards. The rest of the team doing the heavy lifting. They might be trying to fool the Syracuse defense, thinking that they may not be targeting him and come back to him in the second half. 2 minutes left here for Cannon. Middle of the field, completed pass to Gage Tyson. He already has 2 touchdowns tonight.
And 2 touchdowns and 127 yards on 4 receptions. He's going to look to have himself a career game here tonight against the Syracuse offense that has struggled to stop the defense, that struggled to stop the pass.
Yes, they have. The middle of the field has been wide open. Those linebackers are coming up quickly. Drop back this time, though. And they get another completion right on top of the logo. There's Roberson. He picks up 8.
As second reception on the night for Bruce Roberson. He's going to look to continue and hopefully get some more targets here in the later half of the game.
2nd and 2, just a brutal drop right there. Oh my goodness, I think that was Tyson who dropped that one.
It looked like number 88 Gage Tyson with the Catman Holly Jacks in the vicinity there.
Unable to come down with it, and they get the stop here. Peterson does not pick up the first down. Syracuse's defense catches a break, and they will get the football back here with 2 timeouts. They called their first there to make sure they could have a ton of time here.
Yeah, definitely a good call on the timeout here, and a decent return by Jaden Tamucci to give them a whole bunch of field, and going to look to run a little bit of this clock off.
Yes, I would imagine they will. We will see if they try and score quickly like they did on the last series. Pistol formation here for Matthews. He's going to drop back to pass, and he's going to float this one out of bounds. It does stop the clock, though.
Yeah, stops the clock. Good thing for Clemson. The clock has stopped ticking, but it was a great throwaway there from Syracuse.
Yeah, did not like what he saw. Lived to see another play. Looking to throw this one here. Check down underneath. Cannot make a man miss. Nice tackle by Dylan Hale.
Dylan Hale, great tackle to make it 3rd and 5 for Syracuse. And even if they don't score here, they can just knock a little bit more of this clock off and try and go into halftime down 4.
We'll see. Deep pass, way deep down the left sideline. And that's the 3rd turnover of the ball game. 2nd interception. Fantastic play there by the Clemson defense.
It was a heck of a play. Here, Gunderson, his 2nd interception on the night, 2nd of his career, in fact, and just stepping out of bounds, and it's not the way Syracuse wanted that play call to go. Clemson's going to look to maybe attempt to score here with 2 timeouts left.
Fantastic coverage by Gunderson way down the field. Keeler in the backfield extremely quickly and forces the bad throw.
Yeah, tough defense there, bringing the pressure on to Luke Cannon to force the incompletion to make it 2nd and 10 here.
1:15 left in this ball game. Under center is Cannon, throws it across the middle of the field. Nice run after the catch from Roberson. That's a 20-yard gain.
Yeah, these slant routes are absolutely killing the linebackers here in the middle of the field. Just not enough speed to catch up with these speed receivers for the Tigers, as it's going to be a 1st down here for Clemson. And they're going to look to move this ball here.
They will not call a timeout. Will hustle up to the line of scrimmage, looking to put points on the board before the half, because Syracuse will get it after. 1 minute left, drops back to pass, middle of the field again, swings him forward for the 1st down, but they call the timeout.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a premature timeout. Don't exactly agree with when they called it, but hey, they stopped the clock and are going to keep moving the football here.
They're going to pass again to the middle. This time is when you might want to call that timeout. They don't this time, though. Tyson gets 8, and they're going to hustle back to the line of scrimmage. Receivers were not far downfield, though, but they do bring a receiver in motion from right to the left. Cannon drops back, has some time, throws it to the sideline, and it is dropped.
That is a tough drop there. He had the pass locked in, just trying to get his feet in bounds and catch the football at the same time. Wasn't able to multitask, and it's going to be 3rd and short here.
Can they get it? Blitz comes, they throw it, and a nice defensive play on the back end. Fantastic coverage there by Jaden Tamucci.
That was a heck of a play there from Tamucci to get his hand into the pocket of the receiver and knock the football away. And Syracuse is going to get the ball back with probably roughly around 20 seconds and 2 timeouts here.
Yes, exactly. 25 seconds to go, 80 yards for a touchdown. They probably only need to go, or they need to get to about the 33-yard line, would be a 50-yard field goal. We've seen he has the leg from 49. We will see what the offense led by Matthews can do. 1st and 10, pass, middle of the field. Swing him down. No timeout called here. They're going to have to hustle up. Or might be content to let this one go to the half, and they are. I think that is a mistake, Colton, but what a fantastic first half of football here. Swings both ways, 24-20. Clemson has the lead. What have we seen so far?
We've seen a very explosive Clemson offense, probably the best they have looked all season, as they have scored majority of all their touchdowns here in this game against Syracuse. And now the Syracuse defense is just going to have to lock in more better on these medium to short passes from Clemson, running those screens. And Syracuse offense is going to look to limit the turnovers here in the second half and try and get this ball moving.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You're right. The difference in this game is those 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, and a fumble, especially that fumble inside the 10-yard line. As you can see, pretty even time of possession, but those turnovers are absolutely brutal right now for Syracuse. One of those was an arm punt, so maybe not too devastating, but the other 2 you definitely want back. We will see Syracuse will get the football here. Is this a must-score touchdown drive for Syracuse here to take the lead?
I wouldn't necessarily say it is a must-score drive. Obviously, yes, any drive you would want to at least get some type of points, whether it be a touchdown or a field goal here. But not being down as much as they are, they're still going to look to get the ball moving and try and get their offense clicking on all cylinders.
True. That is a good point. We will see nice long halftime break. I think there might have been a halftime performance here. Maybe they could have brought a DJ on the field or something. That would be really cool for these fans in attendance. But Syracuse gets the football to start this third quarter. Decent return from Scott. And we will see J.K. Matthews lead the Orange out onto the field. We will see if they made any adjustments at the half. We love to see the math in the chat from Hunky and from AMK. Quick pass yet again to that sideline. Bagley, he's been the guy. That's his 4th quick pass over there to that left sideline.
As basically been that same play, running out to the flats by Bagley to get these short little passes and get these small chunk plays to being a safe option for Syracuse.
Very surprised that we have yet to see a Clemson defender run up and intercept that football, even really come close to an interception yet. But 2nd and 8 here. Middle of the field comes way back to the football. Creed even loses a yard on that one.
That was not a great pass there from J.K. Matthews, as the receiver had to run all the way back to the football on that hitch route and even loses yard, as you said, to make it 3rd and long for the Syracuse.
Yes, it is 3rd and 10 here. Yeah, multiplying by 0. We love that, Brogan. 3rd and 10. Blitz comes right in his face, throws it deep down the sideline, had his man. Crozier was in the area, but just a little bit too far overthrown, and Clemson's defense gets a big stop early.
A very big stop and way overthrown from J.K. Matthews. The receiver was wide open. Would have been a touchdown if put on target. And Clemson's going to get the football back here in prime field position to increase this lead.
But we saw that Clemson, when they got good field position to start drives, struggled a little bit. The Syracuse defense really buckled down, did not give up a ton of yards. We will see what Clemson can do this time, though. Luke Cannon comes out in the I formation. Dotting the I is Peterson. He picks up 8 on the first down run.
It's great blocking up front by the right side of that line, making a hole big enough for Peterson to go through and pick up a nice 8 yards.
I formation yet again, tight end to the right, 2 receivers to the left, handoff, runs to the left, breaks it, tackles, stumbles, but they do bring him down short of the line to gain.
And short of the line, if he stayed on his feet, he would have been able to pick up that first down. And this is actually a very long 1 yard here for the Tigers.
It is. This is about 1.5 yards here. Shotgun formation. Quick pass. Oh, love that play right there to the left-hand side. Buck Hunter gets 7.
Yeah, Buck Hunter getting that nice catch to pick up the first down. And I agree. I love the play call there, as it usually always leaves a wide receiver wide open on the left or right side, depending on which way you run it. And Syracuse is not able to get there fast enough.
The tight end slips out of the formation, fakes the block, and this is another handoff here. Fighting forward through tackles, Peterson gets 7. Maybe we see Clemson take a shot here.
I would love to see them take a deep shot at the end zone here. 2nd and 3. Haven't taken very many of these during the game. We might see it here.
Empty formation for Cannon. Shot middle of the field. Not as far down as we were expecting, but still a first down for Tyson. He's almost at 150.
Yeah, 6 receptions, 150, 2 touchdowns here for Gage Tyson. Holly Jacks on the tackle, and we might see, hopefully see, and they're gonna take a run here.
Yes, they will. They were feeding Peterson. We saw in chat, Tone Drake, of course, loving to see fellow halfbacks get the football. 18 rushes, sets up 1st and goal from, the very long 1st and goal here from right on top of the 10-yard line. Pass here, completed, cuts up field. Xander Miles gets 5.
Yeah, Xander Miles, great catch there, getting inside the 5-yard line, and we got to show the running back some love here, as Drake in chat saying nice run, and we love to see the halfback love.
Unky, I'm sure, loves halfback love, just maybe for the other team. Peterson gets stuffed at the line, only gets 1.
Yeah, only 1 yard, and we might see a pass play from about the 3.5 yard line.
3rd and goal, offset I formation here. They're going to throw it, and it is a touchdown pass. Buck Hunter, his 2nd of the night.
2 receivers with 2 touchdowns apiece. Gage Tyson and Buck Hunter both having themselves a spectacular game, as Clemson's going to look to go up 11 here midway through the 3rd quarter.
Yes, they will. Fantastic drive by Clemson. Got the stop on defense and on offense. March down the field, put a touchdown on the board, and go up 11 points here. Great drive by the Clemson Tigers. Syracuse now this might be a must score. You don't necessarily need a touchdown, but you have to at least get a field goal.
Yeah, I agree with you now. This is a must score. Some type of points, like you said, field goal or touchdown is crucial here to get Syracuse back into prime position to try and win this football game, as they're going to take a touchback here.
I like that decision, actually. About midway through the end zone, don't need to run it out. Conserve your energy. Shotgun formation here for J.K. Matthews. Going to quick throw it. The defense flies up, but Baker lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, lucky indeed. J.K. Matthews didn't give the best football to try and get some more yards after the catch, and it's going to make it 2nd and 10.
2nd and long. Twins to the top. Fake the handoff, read option. Worked well the first time. Stuffed that time. Great halftime adjustment. Buddy Watkins with the tackle for loss.
Yeah, that read option, it was just covered on both ways if he would have handed it off or kept it himself. And this is going to be a very long 3rd and 12 here for the Orange. Excellent
defense there by Clemson. Pistol formation. Throws it deep down the sideline. Wide open in the zone coverage is Josiah Baker. He gets 35.
And over the century mark here for Josiah Baker. It looked like Clemson was running a little bit of a cover 2. And just throws it in the middle of the coverage between the corner and the safety, and makes it a 1st down, Orange.
Excellent recognition there by Matthews. Those receivers always have that soft spot in the zone between the corner and the safety. Syracuse had to have it, and they got it. We will see 1st and 10 wheel route here from Avery out of the backfield. He picks up 5.
And lofted into the hands of William Avery to pick up 5 yards. And J.K. Matthews, 2 interceptions on the night, but it isn't playing all that bad of a game if you eliminate those.
No, he's playing pretty excellent, actually. Pistol here, rollout. Throws it deep down the right sideline. Wide open, touchdown, Bagley.
That was quite a play on the rollout. A little bit of a bootleg play action. Throws it to Bagley. Throws literally a missile to the end zone and drops it into the handbasket and gets the Orange back in position to try and claw back and decrease this lead that the Tigers have accumulated.
Absolutely. Will be a 4-point ball game after this PAT. Troy Crozier, one of the players in coverage, just got burnt at the line of scrimmage, showing the wheels did Bagley, the freshman from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And now if Syracuse's defense can get a lead, or excuse me, can get a stop, they could have the football to take the lead. They have not led in this ball game yet. Clemson has led from the opening drive. 1st and 10 here. What does the defense need to do to get a stop?
And really, they need to try and force another turnover and get this ball back, as they have been great on the pass plays in certain occasions. And they just need to keep doing what they're doing and try and get this football back.
Well, this would be the first turnover forced by Syracuse's defense. Clemson has forced 3. That would be a monumental feat here for the defense. We will see if Luke Cannon and Duke Peterson and the rest of this Clemson offense can hold on to the football here. Offset I formation, handed off to Peterson, gets stuffed at the line, only gets 1.
Yeah, absolutely stuffed there. Couldn't quite see who made the tackle at the end of that play, but only getting a 1-yard gain is a great way to start this drive for Syracuse.
I mean, we might just have to give everybody on that defensive line credit for that tackle. They were pretty much all around there. Audible called by Cannon. Middle of the field, and that is another drop here. Syracuse gets away with that one.
And that was another crucial drop. These drops, if they keep happening, it's going to give Syracuse a chance to get back in this football game.
Both of these teams plagued by the Butterfingers. Tight end comes in motion from left to the right. Quick pass to the sideline. The defense converges but cannot bring him down. Touchdown saving tackle, though, by McGinnis on the end.
That was literally a touchdown saving tackle. If he could just get past that one defender there, and he would have had a touchdown and 7 here for Clemson.
Garrett Evans unable to make the tackle short of the first down marker. McGinnis, like we said, the junior comes up with the tackle on the back end. 1st and 10, handoff to Peterson, runs over a defender, but gets met quickly by Andre Christmas.
Christmas bringing the presence straight to Duke Peterson and handing him a gain of 0.
Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They gave him credit for a tackle for loss. Trips to the bottom. They throw it that way. That's Tyson. Does not get the first down. Not a generous spot there. He gets 10, but it's 3rd and inches.
Gage Tyson is having himself quite a quiet game here in the second half after having an amazing first and second quarter here. 3rd and inches, and we'll see if they can pick it up.
They will run it on the draw play. Peterson falls forward. I thought he got 3 or 4 on that one. They only give him 1.
I don't know what these refs are looking at. That was definitely at least 3 or 4 yards, but hey, a first down's a first down.
This is a methodical drive here from Clemson. They're burning a lot of clock as well. They don't really need to yet, but less clock, the better if you are leading. Middle of the field pass. Nice catch by Miles in traffic.
That was quite a catch on that slant route. Literally totally covered, and just was able to bring it in and get closer to a first down, 2nd and 3.
Under 3 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Clemson nearly across the opposing 40-yard line. I formation, twins to the bottom, tight end and 1 to the top. Handed off to Peterson. He's getting a ton of carries. He spins off the tackle from Keeler and gets the first down.
Yeah, 23 rushes, 69 yards, and that is a lot of rushes here for Duke Peterson, and he has been key to having Clemson be in the lead.
Empty formation here for Cannon. He's going to throw it deep to the sideline. Good coverage right there by Tamucci. If that's lofted a little bit further, that's a touchdown.
I totally agree with you there, Tony. If you just put a little more oomph on that football, that would have been a touchdown for the Tigers.
Maybe wishing they had that one back. Cannon going to hand this one off. Breaks it, tackled. Jose Bird right there gets 3.
Jose Bird, the walk-on for the Tigers, getting his first carry, and Holly Jacks, the cat man, getting the tackle there.
Great play by Bird. Another empty formation here for Luke Cannon. Pressure in his face. He gets out of it, but then goes down with the sack from Fred Van Sickle.
Fran Van Sickle getting his 2nd sack on the season, and that's going to put the Tigers in a rough spot here.
Yes, it is 4th and 14. They will be forced to punt this football here. Syracuse's defense stood tall exactly when they had to have it. They will get the football with a chance to take the lead here. Excellent punt, though. That's a for the brand moment, Colton.
As for the brand, indeed, inside the 10-yard line, right about the 7-yard line exactly. And we got to look out and see if the Tigers get a sack here.
They will instead utilize the read option. Only the 3rd time they've run it tonight, and they pick up a first down.
And the 3rd time that J.K. Matthews has run it, and that puts them over 100 yards total as a team in the rushing department. And Syracuse getting this ball rolling.
Yes, they are exactly like they wanted. They faked the quick pass, deep pass down the sideline. Oh, very lucky that's not intercepted. Crozier with the deflection.
Yeah, these Tigers defenders are absolutely playing great on the football, trying to utilize their hands and get a turnover here for the Tigers.
They hand it off here, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Great tackle for loss there by Maria Sebastiano.
That was a great tackle by Maria Sebastiano, getting some key tackles for loss here for the Tigers, and that's going to be a 3rd and long for the Orange.
3rd and 13 here. About 1 minute left in this ball game. Pressure in his face, and he goes down. Huge sack there by Alberto Smalls.
Alberto Smalls getting a key sack in the backfield for the Tigers, and that's going to put Syracuse in a tough position to punt it deep in their own territory, which would and more than likely give the Tigers great field position and try and score.
Absolutely, it will be. They will get the football probably on the plus side of the field. Excellent stop by the defense. Syracuse just cannot do anything to get the lead in this ball game. Oh my goodness, fantastic starting field position for Clemson on this one. Tyr Gunderson gets this to about the 30.
Right about the 30, and they're already in field goal position. If they just get some type of yards or keep it right around where they're at, they could at least get 3 here.
1st and 10 for Luke Cannon. Tight end in motion from left to the right. Quick pass to the left sideline, runs around a defender, but picks up 6 yards.
Yeah, Holly Jacks, the Catman, getting a huge hit there on Gage Tyson, and at least getting 6 yards on the play, and that's Holly Jack's 11th tackle on the night.
He is having a monster performance so far in this ball game. Clemson comes out in the shotgun formation, trips to the top, tight end to the left. They're going to hand it off to Peterson, going to the left. The defense swarms, and he loses 2.
Yeah, Peterson not really known for a lot of his top-end speed, trying to get around the outside. If he would just cut it just to the right between the left tackle and the left guard, he probably could have gotten a first down there.
Instead, he tried to go outside. It did not work. Empty formation for Cannon. Throws it to the middle of the field, or wide open, sheds a couple tackles. Hunter, I almost said touchdown. He nearly got there.
And it was almost there, just trying to beat that last defender, to get in the end zone. And Buck Hunter on that corner route gets him in the PX1 Sports red zone and inside the 5-yard line.
At just over the 3-yard line here. One play before the quarter ends. And no, oh my goodness, I look foolish again. They let it go to the 4th quarter. You are watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. Clemson with the 4-point lead. And welcome back. Love to see those 4s go up in chat. Keeler with the AMK math as always. We will see if they run the football here in the I formation. And they do. Peterson with his first rushing touchdown of the season. A clutch touchdown right there by the Tigers.
A clutch touchdown indeed. Duke Pearson untouched right up the gut of the middle of the line. And Clemson going to go up 11 here, pending the extra point, and put Syracuse in yet another rough spot to try and score.
Yes, exactly. They only needed 1 second in this 4th quarter to put that touchdown on the board. And Syracuse has had its opportunities, Colton, to try and take the lead in this ballgame, even get within 1 point, but the Clemson defense always seems to have answers when its back is against the wall. But until then, Syracuse has no problem normally on these drives responding to a touchdown. So we will see if that tradition holds true if they can score here.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see if the tradition can hold true as Syracuse now has their back up against the wall. Let's see what they can do.
Pistol formation here. Fake the handoff, read option. Tons of room to run. The defense comes up, does a nice job containing it. Matthews only gets 4.
And Matthews, good read option there. And it was a great play there from the defense. Tucker McGuire going to come in for the tackle and only give them a gain of 4.
2nd and 6, pistol formation. Handed off up the middle. Nice cut right there. Put that left foot in the ground. Avery gets 4.
And nice run there from Avery to get 4 yards, 8 carries, 44 yards here for William Avery of the Syracuse Orange. And it's going to be a 3rd and short here.
1 of 8 on the night is less than ideal for Syracuse. They're going to throw it deep down the right sideline, and he throws it too far out of bounds. Do you go for it here?
I would expect them to go for it here, and indeed they do. Even deep in your own territory here, you're down so much here in the 4th quarter, you got to go for it.
Love the aggression. They brought pressure. Back foot, what a dive. Oh, no, I thought he had it. It was in the hands and dropped. It would have been an incredible catch.
That would have been a top 10 plays of the week moment if he was able to bring that in. But the ground helped force the ball free along with some key defenders in the area. And that's just a tough break here for the Syracuse Orange.
Turnell Scott almost with an incredible catch right there. Could not quite bring it in. Now Clemson with the football in good field position already here with the chance to maybe put the final nail in the coffin. That's a drop though.
Yeah, Holly Jacks once again getting a nice hit to force the ball free, and it's gonna make it 2nd and 10 here for the Tigers.
High formation here for Cannon. Long developing run play gets stuffed at the line to gain. Peterson loses 1.
Yeah, Holly Jacks, another TFL, is being a key defender here to put the Tigers in a rough spot at 3rd and 11.
Yes, it is long play right here. Long 3rd down. They're right on the edge of field goal range for Johann Sebastian, so they need a couple yards. Run the screen play. Will they get it? They will. Good blocking, and he could be gone for the touchdown. Touchdown saving tackle right there, but Peterson gets 27.
And that's a nice throw and nice screen call on there on the 3rd and long, and that puts them in a position to increase this lead.
1st and goal for Clemson. Throws it to the middle of the field, and he gets over the touchdown line. Touchdown, Gage Tyson, his 3rd of the night.
Hey, Gage Tyson, 3rd touchdown of the night. And I'm curious to see how that goes into play in the record books, if he's even close to getting the single game record here for Clemson.
Well, let's take a look right now. Most receiving touchdowns in a game is 4 from Bruce Roberson. So he is nearing there. He is tied for 2nd right now. So a fantastic performance for Gage Tyson, and a great performance as well from this Clemson offense. 45 points when they only had 13 coming into this ball game. So they really have found something here tonight. Decent return by Scott. Almost had that incredible reception. And here, this is definitely must-score territory.
It's definitely a must-score here. You're deep in your own territory, back up against the wall. Once again, it's getting later into this game. You don't have much time left.
No, you don't need to take chances. They're going to throw it deep down the right sideline. Double coverage, almost able to bring that one down, incomplete.
And Tyrick Gunderson in the area to force an incompletion, and I love the at least taking a shot downfield.
2nd and 10, pistol again. They're going to check it down on the wheel route, and he steps out of bounds. We'd love to see him get that awareness to keep those feet in.
And definitely got to keep the awareness in as you gain absolutely nothing there on that play, and now it's 3rd and long. It looks like it's gonna be 4 down territory if they don't convert.
Yeah, it has to be 4 down territory. Blitz comes from the safety. They throw it that way. He slips a tackle. Connor Martin gets a crucial first down.
At Connor Martin, first reception of the game, and J.K. Matthews is trying to pull this team together and try and win this football game here for the Orange.
J.K. Matthews in the backfield, dropping back to pass again. Pressure in his face, deep down the left sideline. Almost intercepted. Crozier, his second deflection.
And Crozier is trying to get an interception here of his own, as Tyler Gunderson has 2 of his own here for the Tigers.
2nd and 10, shotgun this time. Quick pass, coming back to the football. They're going to bring him down short, and that will keep running this clock. Bagley with 6.
Yeah, this clock is running. There's a decrease in the time left here for the Orange to try and attempt to come back. And with it being 3rd and 4 here, you got to look for something past the first down marker.
3rd and 4. They will not look past it. That is dropped, but it does stop the clock. As we've said, though, Colton, it's 4 down territory.
That's definitely 4 down territory here. This is a make or break moment here for the Orange. Let's see if they have what it takes to convert.
Absolutely must have this. Pistol. Matthews scrambles, throws it deep down the sideline. Good coverage again, and Gunderson this time with the deflection, little bit underthrown, and that one might be the ball game here tonight, Colton.
Yeah, if Clemson gets, I believe, any type of points or at least runs this clock down, I believe it will be ball game here with the Tigers. Might be able to get their first win on the season, as they are already in the Orange territory here.
Well, you never know. If they get a turnover, an interception would be massive. You're extremely quick pass there. Oh, my goodness. It's like a 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
It was a fast pass, a straight missile to Duke Peterson in the flat as they get a gain of 1.
2nd and 9. Syracuse needs to force a touchdown. Clemson probably needs to run the football, and they will run it this time. Tackle for loss coming. Peterson loses 1.
And not the greatest play call there on 2nd down. I understand kind of the concept of trying to run this clock out, keep it rolling, as they can eliminate almost a minute off the clock.
Cody Baker picking up the tackle for loss on that play. 3rd and 11. Pressure immediately. That's a fumble. It's picked up by a lineman and gets brought down. Oh, my goodness. That could have been the momentum switch that Syracuse needed.
Definitely, that is a good momentum switch indeed, as Anthony Keeler gets the sack and forced fumble there, and with the lineman picking it up, it pushes him well away out of field goal range, and it's going to force the Tigers to punt the football away and attempt to pin him deep.
Oh, my goodness. Garrett Evans could have had that scoop, maybe even a scoop and score, but that lineman was just a little bit too quick. The punt will go into the end zone, and they will get the ball at the 20-yard line. I think we might have spoke way too soon. 5 minutes left is a ton of time in this ball game. You're down 18, less than ideal, so 3-possession game here. J.K. Matthews just throws the first down pass out of bounds, live to see 2nd.
Yeah, it stops the clock at least, and it is Syracuse at the 20. You got to look to convert here, and you definitely still got to get some scores.
Well, they're going to float one. That is not what you want to see. Creedon gets 4, but the clock keeps running. You've got to move with some urgency.
I definitely got to move with some urgency, as we have a Twitch update for you. Joe Beasley gets a 15-yard touchdown grab for West Virginia as Baylor leads 44-38 with 3 minutes left in the ball game.
West Virginia Baylor will be getting the football there. Huge pass to Scott right at midfield. That's exactly what Syracuse needed.
As that's the big shot they were looking for majority of this game, as it puts a nice pass from J.K. Matthews, and he gets a nice catch and run from Trenell Scott to bring them into field position to try and score.
We've seen the deep passes for Syracuse work in the middle of the field down the seams. The sidelines has not been where it is at. Pistol, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Looking towards the top, and he steps out of bounds, but that will not stop the clock until it's under 2 minutes.
Ooh, that is a good thing. I actually didn't know that here. As a good thinking from you, Tony, as the clock is still going to continue rolling.
Yes, it will. So we will see tight end in motion from left to the right. Drops back. A shovel pass. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Smalls knocks that one to the ground.
I have never seen that in my time here in the CFSL at all, as he kind of just throws it in the back of the lineman's head and it drops for an incompletion.
It stops the clock, though. There's a quick pass. Oh, my goodness. I think that hit the hands of the receiver, but Tucker McGuire got there in time and knocked that one out. He had him, but now another key fourth down here for Syracuse. Gotta have it. Looking towards the sideline, and they do get it this time. He slips a tackle. Huge play here from Scott. 45 yards, it's 1st and goal.
And that was a heck of a play there on 4th down from Chanel Scott and J.K. Matthews, slipping a couple of tackles as they get right in the middle of the zone coverage and almost able to get in the end zone with one man to beat. That is the play that Syracuse needed to try and call back at this lead.
Yes, it is. Tucker McGuire could not come up with the initial tackle, but they bring him down. They've got to score quick here. The clock's still running. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and he does get into the end zone. William Avery with the touchdown run.
And actually, that was the walk-on Ben Hicks getting the touchdown instead of William Avery, as William Avery was nowhere to be seen on the end of that drive, as this is going to decrease the lead that Clemson's had, and they're going to go for 2 here to make it a 10-point ball game.
They will go for 2. I like the decision. Will they pick it up? They're going to run it, and that was going nowhere. Ben Hicks could not get into the end zone on that one.
Yeah, Bubba Hendricks and company just absolutely destroying Ben Hicks in that play, and they're going to go for the onside kick here.
They will. Very unlikely to pick it up, and they do not get it. But the defense will need to stand tall and force a quick stop. They still have their timeouts. Maybe they could see if they can force a turnover. I'm expecting a heavy dose of Duke Peterson here.
I agree with you there. Duke Peterson's about to get a heavy workload here to try and put this ball game away and get Clemson their first win, if they can indeed do that. As Syracuse, you're going to need to try and stop Duke Peterson and company, and maybe try and force a fumble or force Luke Cannon to throw the football into coverage.
Well, we're getting some nice stadium shots here of the fans. We will see what we can get here on 1st down. Clemson is under center in the I formation. They do not hand it off. They're going to throw it on 1st and 10. They're going for the kill shot down the end zone, and he gets it. Roberson with the feet in bounds.
What a play, and what a ballsy play call from Gunderson and the Clemson Tigers, as I was not expecting a pass there. It throws it right at the back corner of the end zone, and just getting both feet in bounds for Bruce Roberson, and I am exactly shocked here.
Unbelievable throw there by Luke Cannon. McGinnis in coverage could not come up with it. Had decent position. The ball was just placed too well. Roberson, we saw the stat at the half, Colton, that he hadn't had too much production. None bigger than that touchdown right there. Back to a 19-point lead now. So Clemson's got to score 3 times yet again. We will see what they can do. Still a lot of time. You never know what can happen in the CFSL, though, Colton.
Definitely still plenty of time, but I believe this is a make or break drive. If they do not score here and Clemson gets the ball back, it might be ball game.
Probably, I agree. Quick pass, that's not where you're looking to go here. Baker gets 9, gotta hustle.
Definitely got to hustle. The clock is rolling under about 3.5 minutes left in the ball game. J.K. Matthews and company are going to have to look to keep moving fast and at a quick pace.
2nd and 1 here. The clock is still ticking. I don't think you have time to huddle here. Got to get those ready-made plays for this situation. Down 19, 3 minutes left. Drops back to passes. Matthews throws it to the right sideline. Good pass right there to Baker. The clock will run, though, but you got to hustle. Nice pass.
Definitely nice pass there from J.K. Matthews. You got to keep going. You got to do these no huddles.
1st and 10. Looking dangerous to the sideline. He's going to be tackled inbounds. Creedon loses 1.
And it was a great defense there from the Tigers to keep the receiver in bounds, continue to get this clock rolling. And Syracuse, you're going to have to look more on the boundaries.
Well, they've had a lot of success in the middle of the field, the boundaries, and against cover 2 has worked well, against man has not. Got to get those favorable matchups. 2nd and 11. Throws it to the sideline, zone coverage, and they get him. He leads him out of bounds. Scott is massive in this 4th quarter.
And Terrell Scott has actually put this team on his back in the 4th quarter, as J.K. Matthews is over 400 yards passing on the night.
1st and 10. Pressure in his face, throws it. Does he get the feet in? No, they say. I thought that might be a touchdown, Colton.
I thought that was a touchdown indeed, and the booth is going to review it.
Oh my goodness, that would be an incredible dot as well, right at the pylon. Let's see the feet. I don't know if that left foot is in. I think it might be the right call.
I agree. I don't think it's a catch. And it does stand.
Oh my goodness, an unbelievable effort there. Great placement, just couldn't get the feet in. 2nd and 10. Matthews pressured and goes down. You cannot take that sack.
I definitely can't take the sack indeed. As Andrews, what a name for him, gets the sack here and makes it 3rd and long. Syracuse definitely needs a touchdown. They can't settle for 3.
Andrews, the walk-on with the sack, have to hustle. Just over 2 minutes left here, down 19. This has got to go to the end zone, I think. They're going to throw it short of the line to gain. They're going to have to hustle up. Bo Bailey, I believe that's his first catch of the night. It is.
His first catch of the night, and this is it. This will be the ball game. Syracuse needs to score here.
And they false start. Oh my goodness, I do not believe it. That is devastating right there. We will see. I think that does stop the clock though, so that might not be too terrible for Clemson. 4th and 12 coming up, for Syracuse. Got to have it. They're going to run the screenplay on 4th down, risky. Can he break a tackle? He can. Can he get there? He runs himself out of bounds, Colton. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, the Ben Hicks, the walk-on, not able to keep his feet in bounds and reach for the 1st down marker, and that I believe is going to be ball game.
Oh my goodness, Peterson will get the handoff. Clemson not calling timeouts, Syracuse not calling timeouts, so they will let the clock run all the way down. Fred Van Sickle picks up the tackle. Oh my goodness, Colton, there were several chances. Syracuse had so many chances. They were down by 1 possession at least twice, could not get it in the end zone. And then late, they just took too much time off the clock, could not score. This will be the last play of the ball game here tonight. Clemson will walk away with the 52-33 victory. Oh my goodness, this game had it all. Colton Powell, what a great way to start off our broadcast career together as partners. What did they're going to make us go all the way with the punt. What did you think of this ball game here tonight?
Clemson showed that they have an offense that can work if utilized correctly. With Duke Peterson getting 30 carries tonight, which I believe is so far around the most of this season by any running back, as this is going to be the ball game here for Clemson and Syracuse. And Syracuse, those key turnovers and crucial play calls on 4th down is what kind of cost them the game, as well as the backup halfback just not be able to get those good carries with the time that he was given.
That is an excellent point. You are right, Colton. What a thrilling ball game here tonight. Clemson comes away with the victory over Syracuse. Join us here in a little bit for Oregon at Ohio State on YouTube and Texas at Boise State on Twitch. Make sure you grab a drink, grab some popcorn. You have been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. I'd like to thank my associate producer, Austin Crow, and my executive producer, Mike Peters, for tonight's action. I am Tony Papel, and joining me in the booth is Colton Powell. And thank you very much. We will see you all shortly.